Good morning. My name is Alan. I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict, and I'd like to share some of my experiences with addiction as well as recovery with you. Let me start by telling you that I'm not a professional speaker and that I don't represent any specific 12-step fellowship. I just like to share some of the things that worked for me over the years and some of the things that didn't. I'll start by letting you know that my sobriety date is September 15th of 2016, but I've been in and around recovery since February 4th of 1991. So that just tells you how cunning, baffling, and powerful this disease is. So I'm going to share some of my experiences over the next few weeks, few months, and what I like to do is I'm going to start a series, 5 minutes of recovery, and just maybe try to instill some hope in somebody that's hopeless because I know I was hopeless for a long time. And I got to tell you that if a guy like me could get and stay sober on a daily basis, then there's no reason why anybody that's watching this that's struggling with this disease can't. And please recognize that it is a disease. That this isn't an illness that's like any other illness, and that it and is an epidemic going around. Everybody knows about the opiate epidemic and how it's taking people out and killing people. And so I'd like to be able to maybe try to instill some hope in some people so that maybe just one person sees my video and is able to say, oh well, maybe if that guy could do it, I could do it, and give it another chance. Because that's what I struggled with for a lot of years. I always thought that maybe I was full of low self esteem and low self worth, and like maybe he could get sober, but I can never do that. They don't understand, and as a result of that, it kept me sick for a long time. It kept me using drugs and alcohol for a really long time, and my consequences were jails and institutions. And it's really only through God's grace that I'm here today. Those jails and institutions probably saved my life. So I'm not going to get into a whole story about what happened, and but I will tell you that recovery works, right? That we do recover, that when you become willing and want to do something different, that there's people out there that'll help you. And that's what always kept me coming back. Like I would show up and I would go to some 12-step meetings and fellowships, and I would continue to show up over the years, and people would always welcome me back, and they always showed me love. And that's the hope. The hope. And I watched them get and stay sober. And so after a while, I kind of knew that there's got to be a way that I could get and stay sober. And it was. All I had to do was like just be willing to do what they told me to do. And as a result of doing that, I've been able to stay sober for a little over 3 years now. And what I hope to do in the upcoming weeks and months is just share weekly 5-10 minutes of my struggles in recovery and my struggles when I was in my addiction, and how much greater my life has gotten since then. And so I hope that you'll start to follow me, and that you'll watch my videos, and that maybe somebody could get and stay sober as a result. Like that's the only hope. I just want to be useful to other people today. And that's the change. So thank you and have a really good day.